Hi, this is a tutorial about how to implement the HTTPS protocol on localhost during development. A method that I was searching for long ago, and now finally found it yesterday by a tutorial from Dakshak. This year made it in January, so I thought that is a good idea to share it with you because sometimes we need the HTTPS protocol in the local host in the development process. For example, if we use a project with AMP pages from Google, the AMP technology, or if we have an app that needs to communicate with our browser and needs to use the HTTP2 protocol and other cases. So let's get started. We'll watch this closely. So the first step is to create a root secure socket layer, and the command is this: open SSL. We are using for that. I am now in my folder where the project that I need to use localhost on HTTPS is, and this is a Vue CLI free project with under Webpack. So after we finish this tutorial, we'll have this HTTPS protocol working under Webpack. So okay, let's just copy this. And now it is created this key. So I am gonna put a password. It needs at least 4 characters. I just put it 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. After that, it says that we need to run this second command, and we have to insert that previous password 1, 2, 3, 4. I use it, and here we have to insert the country code, the state. In my case is CJ, then the city, then the organization is the Digital Labs in my case, something, I don't know, development, and here on the common name, that's important, we have to add localhost, and then email address, something made up, localhost.localhost.com. You can just use your address. Okay, now it's created. If we login console, we have now root CA key and root CA PEM files created. Then we have to trust the root SSL certificate. I didn't mention that at beginning, but this tutorial is for the Mac users. I don't have, unfortunately, a Windows box to make also a tutorial for Windows. So I'm using the Spotlight to open the keychain access application, and what you have to do is to unlock the keychain and import that certificate, which you'll find it in the folder that you run the previous commands, and in my case should be this one. So when I import it, you see that it's here localhost. I'm gonna delete it for now because I already actually no, I think it's gonna be yeah, let's just use this one. I think it's okay. So you need to double click it after you import it, and then always trust. Just close, then you use your password, and now you have it here. This certificate is marked as a trusted for all users, and it expires on 8 May 2021. So we close then this app. We go next and create a new configuration file, and just copy this and say touch and server. Then we should use edit it with nano server config. I'm just gonna copy this here, just put it here and save it. Okay, if we ls, then we see again root ca key PEM and then the server configuration. Next, you create a v3.ext file. So again, let me just clear here, touch and the name, and then probably nano v3 extension. Okay, so we just put here this, just copy paste, we save it. Okay, we log in console again, we have also this file just created, and then create a certificate key for the localhost using configuration settings. So we have to run this thing here, just copy it, just paste it, and now it's creating. And then the last thing I think is this command. I'm gonna add the link for you to follow this tutorial. So 1 2 3 4, I added. Seems everything okay. Use your new SSL certificate. You are now ready to secure your local host with HTTPS. So now if we in order to run this in under Webpack, I need to open another project which already has I think is web examples, already has this configuration in the just copy this one in the Vue config file. In the Vue CLI free to add the modifications and config for Webpack, we should create a new file which is called vue.config.js. So in this file, I'm gonna paste this code const fs to require the file system, and then module exports is the standard Webpack syntax dev server. We are using now in the server key and the server certificate. Okay, let me just because this was coming from the other project, and using the port 443, which will be switched to 1024 by default, and then the host, local host. This last line here is important for the hot module reload to work. So now if we just say yarn serve and run it, this configuration will be added, and as you can see here, you can use this one to run your project. So voila, we have here a green leaf certificate, because all I had it in the past, it was a certificate that was with red. I had to do all kind of tips and tricks in order to make it work, but now we have a green leaf certificate running on our local host. Thanks for watching, and please ask questions if there are any. Thank you.